start your show now.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom, baby, we are live and we are in the dark because my fucking $500 lights do not work. And there goes monetization. I've already screwed it up. Welcome to Interview with Man, episode 333. The good news is the phone lines are open. Boom, call in right now, 657-383-1318. No call is too small, especially if you're a black pill loser. If you are a black pill loser and you're like, how can I un-black pill loser myself? How can I stop having sex with dolls? How can I move out of my mother's basement? How can I become a real man? How can I let go of the idea that my jawline is so important? How can I grow a penis because I have a bleeding vagina? 657-383-1318. Come on down and call the Hot Dude Hotline. I will help you from your sins of your filthy crybaby, beta male, black pill, loser nature. I will save you. You shall repent and be saved. Let's go to camera 2. Is it working? Hey, camera 2 is working. So is it? Let me see. Well, these Gucci shades just make everything super dark too. Yes. I just wish these lights would work. Should I attempt to fix these in the meantime? We got a caller on the line. Let's bring the caller on the air. 682, what it do?
You guys don't donate
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, it's, me, Alan, from the group.
Hey, good morning. How are you, brother?
Good. Still at work or whatever. But yeah, I was thinking about a business opportunity for you. What do you think about? I don't know what your schedule is, but you have that, thing set up for 21 days. What if you ask everybody for an extra $5 or $10 or whatever, and then you give Fred a day of his own?
On the webinars?
Yeah, on the webinars. Give him a day. Shoot, I'd pay you to call him up and debate whether the earth is round or flat.
We are going to do a dedicated show on this channel to Fred. I mark my words. Me and Fred are going to have an interview. We are going to talk. It's probably going to be after the Patrice O'Neal stuff is done, probably in November. But we gotta take the Fred pill, and Fred and we're gonna have a good old fashioned chit chat. It's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be good. And not only that, I was thinking about him. You've seen the movie? Shoot, now I can't think of the name of it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
He reminds me of Cameron all grown up. Remember his friend Cameron? He looks just like him.
He'll just keep calling and calling and calling. Oh boy.
All right, man. I'll let you get to the other people, but I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Much love to you too, brother. Great to hear from you. Take care. Bye-bye. That's our man, Alan, calling in from the great state of Texas. The complete opposite of the most disgusting state in the union, Cancerfornia, where Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi both reside. How is Nancy Pelosi still alive? How is she 80 years old and still ruining America? I really think I could be a politician just because these politicians are such trash, complete, absolute garbage. I really think, you know what I say? Let me tell you guys. Here's my presidential ticket. Are you ready? Happy Hogwood 2024. I become 35 this year. I'll be qualified to be president. Okay? Me and Happy, We're gonna become. I'll be president. You'll be vice president. Okay. Sounds good. Happy Hogwood 2024. Right. Make America hot again. Let's do it, baby. Let's go. Me and you, honey. We're gonna run the world. Let's go to 201.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, John. How you doing? It's Derek here.
Who is it?
This is Derek.
Oh, Derek. What's up, Derek? Derek? Which Derek?
Oh, Derek V.
Derek V. Do I know you?
Yeah. I'm from Salt, and I'm in your Patreon group.
Oh, okay. I know Black Derek with the mom issues.
Yeah.
Half Honduran mom, right? I think I just remember.
No, not Honduran. She's half Central American, Nicaragua. Yeah.
Oh, Nicaragua. Sorry, I was near. I was kind of near.
That's cool.
Talk to me, baby. What's good?
So I've been. Last time I spoke to you, I hadn't launched all my dating profiles yet, but I did it recently, and there's definitely been an uptick. Definitely been like more volume, like you were talking about in the course.
Black Lives Matter.
From the from the techniques that that you showed us in the course. So,
yep.
My thing is not used to that kind of volume yet, so my online interaction is obviously not as good.
Yeah.
As most people are who are getting like the great results and everything. So right now I'm got like one date lined up.
Great. Congratulations.
For tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. The first time I set one up in like definitely over a year. Can't even remember, but it's been that long.
Ridiculous, dude. You're so good looking. You got this.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of fucking my mind too that it's taking that long. But so I got it set up for tomorrow. The logistics are not necessarily that great. It's not like 10 minutes away from our place because this area doesn't really have too many, things that are great for like, sitting down, have a coffee or anything like that.
Right.
So it's like 30 minutes out.
Right.
And, I said it, whatever, about 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I haven't really touched base with this girl at all, throughout the week. So I'm wondering if I need to, reach out to her today or just do it tomorrow, because I'm not just gonna reach out to anybody just to talk to them and say, hey, how you doing?
Yep. Listen, this is what you do. Here's what you do. It's super simple, okay? You have to realize now it's been over a year since you've been able to set a date, so you're a little rusty. So you can't compare yourself to a guy like me that'll fucking raw dog a girl on the first date, okay? You have to compare yourself to guys kind of operating on your level. Now, the first things first, let's put your mindset correctly. You have gotten a date. That is huge. That's a very big W, okay? Most of these black pill guys, they are never going to get a date their entire life. You've just accomplished their entire life goal this day by setting the date. So what you do tomorrow, we're to set up some incremental wins for you. Your second victory in your mind, okay, is will the girl go on a date with you? And all you need to do tomorrow, say, hey, Susie, whatever the hell your name is, just want to double check we're still on for today, right? And then wait for her to reply to you.
All right.
And if she says yes, then you go on the date. If she says no, it's all good. You go back to your mass amount of matches, and you just choose another lamb and lead them like the shepherd you are.
Gotcha. And I'm kind of like definitely more apathetic to the matches that I have and the chicks that I'm matching with, just from the volume perspective, because it's just going to be another one.
Yep.
At some point.
Yep.
That's the thing that I'm really trying to set into my mind.
Yep.
But how long do you think, like, when you match with someone, like, you let it just, like, go cold if you haven't gotten their number off of it yet? Like,
aren't you in
you made an attempt already to try to close it?
Are you not in body language mastery?
No, I wasn't in it.
Ah, okay. We've been doing some live calls, and I just did a live call and a play-by-play. Literally, the guys saw everything. We didn't record it. It was just briefings in the webinars. But yeah, there are situations where, you know, it's been like a 2-week silence, or I'll be like texting back and forth for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? All you have to do is you gotta stack the pipeline. Right, you know how to drive a stick shift car?
Nah, I don't. It's automatic.
You fucking pussy. All right. Well, do you understand the concept of how the concepts of gears work?
Yeah, I know some of my family members, they have stick shift.
Okay.
So I understand the concept.
Right. So some girls, they will only move with you at the speed of first gear. Some girls will only move with you at the speed of second gear. Some at the third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, right? Sometimes these girls are stuck in first gear. But your job as a man is to redline the interaction no matter what gear she's in. Does that make sense to you?
Red line.
Red line means like, yeah. So red line is that you put, you know, the RPMs that a car goes, like, you know, like when the car is like, it's how fast the engine is the gears are spinning, and that, like, you know, the valves are pumping in the in the engine. So you need, like, so if the girl if her max speed is only 15 miles an hour, you want to make sure you're moving the interaction at 15 miles an hour. If her max speed is 25 miles an hour, you want to make sure you're moving it at 25 miles an hour. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because
that makes sense.
Because time kills all deals. So you want to be getting her in front of you, getting her on a date, and then getting her to go out with you as soon as possible.
Right, yeah, definitely that line has been, like, sticking in my head, that time kills all deals.
Yeah. Yeah, and just, you know, it's really great that you have the abundance. And here's the thing. You're a guy, you know, you're not like me. Like, I'm fucking crackhead. Like, I'm just like, go, sales, you know, fuck, lift, you know, grind. You know, that's just the kind of guy I am. And you're more of like a slow and steady kind of guy. Like, I'm more A type. You're probably more B type, right? And that's okay. But for you, the biggest thing is this: you've already made some monumental gains in your life. You know, dealing with toxic family members, taking the leap of faith, getting into SALT, maximizing your online dating. Now you maximized it, and you have a bunch of matches. Now you just have to, like, you know in your mind that it's time to just slowly but surely kind of push the interaction. And each girl that you go on is just like an opportunity for you to practice your skills. And, you know, at the ripe age of, you're 30 now, right? Are you 30 or 29? I think you say you're about one of those.
29.
Okay. So in 5 years, when you're my age at 34, right, you'll probably have this skill perfectly maxed away. And believe you me, at 34, you're still going to want to have sex with a lot of girls. Okay. So it's a slow but steady grind, kind of like how you paid off your debt slowly but surely, and you're about to be perfectly debt free. Same thing. Just make the payments, monthly, diligently, and it will add up.
All right, that definitely makes sense, the analogy you made about the debt, because it's been psychological for me through that process of, I see it dwindling down.
Yep.
And building progress. It's just, I don't know, I get kind of frustrated because I see people get results, and I see myself where I could be, and, you know, I get caught in trying to compare yourself to someone else's results, you're never going to get to where you think you should be. You
have to strategically compare yourself, right? Like, you know, I'm in like an internet marketing group, And one of these guys, like, he consistently makes $120,000 a month every fucking month. And last year, I was not even making that. And I would compare myself to him, and it would kind of make me upset, and it would kind of get me down. But as long as you just, like, keep a sober mind about it and know, like, that's the end goal. Yes, it may seem insurmountable at the moment, but just keep moving, just keep pushing forward, and let's do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, a lot of the progress I made before, like, seemed insurmountable. Like, the relationship with my mom, and just even taking the first step to try to optimize myself, that seemed like this formal mindset I used to have. It seemed like night and day. If you would have asked me a year ago, would you be doing any of this? Trying to get advice, even calling it to you, I would have been like, nah, you're crazy.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. No, it's good. And it's a day by day thing. Have you listened or read the book Atomic Habits?
Not yet. That's going to be my next order. I'm still turning my way through a whole bunch of books right now.
Are you reading one book at a time? You're not reading a bunch of books at the same time, are you?
I guess I was trying to do like we do in college, like read a whole bunch of books at a time, but I got to narrow it down.
No, man, that's so stupid. You read one book at a time, you plow through it, and then you read the next book.
Yeah, I think that's a better strategy, more focused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll make one more statement before I head out. So you were right about the last time we spoke. I said I had to go, over to my old family member's house, my mom's house, to pick up something, and you were like, yo, you should just go and just bounce, right?
Yeah.
Just get what you had to get, just leave. And then it didn't necessarily go. It didn't go down like that at all. It was a disaster.
Really? What happened?
It became this long, drawn out conversation about why I've shut her out, and I didn't want to get into too much explaining into it, like you were saying, like I shouldn't have to explain it.
Mm-hmm. You're a man. You're a 29-year-old man.
Right. So exactly. So I got into what little I wanted to say. I probably divulged too much.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of stuff that I probably wanted to say in the past.
You just let it off. You let it off. You're like, did you go off on her?
No, I wasn't emotional or anything like that. Like I was very calm and composed the entire time. Mm-hmm. But she was the one that's obviously mainly emotional, crying and just long drawn out, repeating the same stuff over and over again. To the point where I found myself repeating the same stuff over again, like.
How did you feel? How did you feel after the interaction?
How did I feel after? Not as bad as I thought I would have from something like that.
Did you feel tired?
Like a little tired, but in the back of my mind I was like, "Wow, did I really just do that?" Like that was just like breaking up with a girl, and it shouldn't have been like that.
Yep.
It even ended that way. Like, she was like, "Oh, thanks for breaking my heart."
Yep.
And then at that point, I just walked the fuck out the door. Like as soon as you said that, like I had this instinct to maybe turn back and try to see if things were okay, but I just walked the hell out.
Yeah, man. Look, you can't. Like I told you, your mom is like. It's kind of weird, man, but. Have you watched The Joker yet?
Not yet.
You slacking.
Not yet. I'm kind of like
slacking on all this homework. You're slacking on all this homework I'm giving you. Listen, watch The Joker. Look, it's like American mothers and even some mothers in Japan, they do it. They call it mazakon in Japan. Mazakon, mother complex, right? And the mom, they kind of have like this Oedipus complex with their sons, Like the son kind of becomes like their de facto husband or boyfriend. And it's really fucking weird, man. It's kind of sick, but that's like, I've seen it happen with my friends around me, and I noticed the situation with you. That's why I was kind of saying, like, that's just something you just got to get out of.
No, yeah, you're right. And I definitely want to watch that Joker movie. It's just that I guess I'm scared to see, like, wow, this is how stuff in my life has played out, and I see it in front of me on a TV screen.
Don't be a coward. Just do it.
All right.
Take action. Move quickly, man.
All right. Got you.
Do it. You got this, bro. Listen,
I got you.
You know me of all people, I will give it to you straight. If you're a loser, I tell you you're a loser. Just like I tell fucking Fred he's crazy, I would tell you you're a loser. You're not a loser. Just like Fred is not sane. You don't even know about Fred yet, man. Fred is this wacky guy in body language mastery. He's like so hateable, he's lovable. He's a great guy. I love him to death. But yeah, that's what I would say, my man. Keep your head up, stay steady, and listen, Patreon is on this Sunday, so come to the Patreon, listen. You already paid for the month, so listen, ask your questions. Let's knock this bad boy out, okay?
Yes, sir, we'll do, man. I appreciate everything so far, man.
Absolutely, Derek. You're a winner, man. You just got to, just slowly come out of this shell, and you're going to be doing great, buddy. Don't worry.
All right, man. We'll do, definitely.
All right, buddy.
Thanks,
take care. Peace out.
All right, peace.
That's our man, Derek. Doing a great job. Phone lines are open, 657-383-1318. I'm getting off the air at 10:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I have to go and do the body language mastery webinars this morning for the private paid group. Let's go to the chat. In the meantime, chat, if you have any questions, holler at your boy. You know what's interesting? I'm like, notice this. Let me just show you guys something. I wonder if it's my profile. I'll have a little riddle me this section of the podcast. So this is my my profile of Bumble on my desktop. So my mobile profile is like fire. It's so lit. This one is not doing as well, and I'm kind of wondering why. The picture. What is this shit? Pictures are not like almost the same. I don't have the puppy picture on here. And then my profile, what does my profile say? I don't use this one as much. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a top doctor to cure the coronavirus. If we match, just wait for my reply. I'm busy. English speaker only. No English, swipe left. Swipe right for puppy. Good food and drinking together.
Right now. You're a beta male. You're cock. You're blue pill for life. Better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
Thank you, Christian Matiko. I actually had another super chat. Let me go back to read the super chats real quick. Odin with the $4.99 super chat earlier. Odin, thank you so much, sir. He said, saw my wife's bull watching this podcast yesterday. Figured I'd check it out. He is probably a member of the Hot Dude Army. Christian Matiko says, had 2 dates last week. Had fun time in the car. Everything you say is truth. Those who don't listen are lazy. That is true. That is true. Is Bumble desktop different to mobile? Yes, it is. Is it? Job interview later today. Let's have a good day, everyone. Good work, James. Anon is in the house. What's up, Anon? Cut the cord and move out if you got parents like that. Absolutely. If this dude is black, it's pretty common. Yeah, he is. He's half black, half Nicaraguan. And really smart guy, good looking guy, smart. He's like one of those really smart, clean cut, like really cerebral. I'm fucking turning my R's in my L's into R's like a Japanese person. A very cerebral black guy, extremely intelligent, kind of by the book, works in the banking industry. He's about to be debt free at 29. He's making good money, not at six figures yet, but he's above the 50% mark of that. And yeah, I just see nothing but potential in this guy. Like when I was young in my 20s and stuff, I was just a psycho. I was just like, all I wanted to do was like drink, party, fuck, do drugs, party, and start businesses. Like I was literally like Jordan Belfort, only like minus the millions and millions and millions of dollars. But he's like the complete opposite of me, like, kind of by the book, slow and steady kind of guy. But I mean, I see a lot of potential in this guy. He can easily, make $250,000 before he's 40 a year, easily so. But, just has like that, when you got a toxic person in your life, whether it's toxic mother, toxic father, toxic girlfriend, toxic family, best friend, whatever, wife. I've seen a lot of wives ruin some great men. It's like you're trying to swim with the ball and chain around your neck. Like, could you do it? Theoretically, but it's going to take so much effort, and it's going to be very inefficient. So yeah, definitely. Let me go back to the chat. Fred is such a badass that he's gotten all his free marketing for a channel product that doesn't even exist. Yes, take the Fred pill. Absolutely. Guys, don't forget, phone lines are open. 657-383-1318. Call in right here. And we got free consultation Friday. If you got questions about dating, love, sex, relationships, making money, making muscles, learning game, whatever it is, call in 657-383-1318. Did you pay a lot of money for your college degree in psychology, John? No, I only paid, I was really smart. So I'm half white and I'm half Trinidadian. So I'm IQ level 500. So when I would apply for a job, I would always put white. And when I would apply for a scholarship, I'd always put minority. So I got like all these minorities and Pell Grants and all this shit. And I like played up the race card, really like guilted the system and got a lot of Pell Grants and stuff. So I was able to come out of college. I think I got like, and I took a $5,000 loan out just to like survive. I think college in total, I got $17,000 in debt, and the degree has already paid for itself totally. I know people say like, psychology, like I have a bachelor's in science and psychology. And a lot of people say like, oh, whatever, psychology is bachelor's of psychology is shit, which it is. If you're going to do anything with psychology, you're going to need at least a master's. But I just wanted it to get my visa into the great nation of Japan, Banzai, Nihon Banzai. And, I just wanted to get out here and pursue my dreams of just living that fucking hot dude life. And I did it. And so it was worth it. It was totally worth it. We got 954 calling in. That's Fort Lauderdale. 954, you've got the floor. What's up, baby?
Hey, John. How's it going? My name is Adam.
Hey,
Fort Lauderdale.
I know. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? So the reason for my call is I guess I just wanted to co-sign, on what you said in the past at one point. Like, for example, you mentioned, I think when you go to Starbucks, you always see the girl behind the counter, living her fantasy job or fulfilled life, and you see how miserable she truly is.
Who are we talking about?
The dream that, that America and I guess the Western world with feminism tries to sell to the woman, right? Yeah, how the typical hold on, time out. I just want to make sure I'm on the same page with you, buddy. You're just talking about how the typical Western woman is miserable? Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, and the reason why I broke, I'm bringing this up is because I watched a show with Rolda Tomasi and Aaron Clary. I think it was a few weeks ago. Yeah. And they were talking about the corporate culture, and I currently also work in the corporate environment, and it's so true on what they have said and your experience too, as in the past, because I work at a job that's it's mostly female dominated, and and are you in banking? That well, not really in banking. It's more like in the corporate environment. It's an office, but okay. I wouldn't say banking. Okay. But one thing that I've definitely seen myself, and I won't say that it's all the ladies that I work with, but this is just based on my observation, where I would say it's most of them, that you could tell that they really don't want to be there. For example, they always either call out,
Yeah.
or they're always on some kind of absence, or even when they're in the office, they just try to do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And to me as a man, it kind of like blows my mind because I was raised and I have that need inside of me where I want to keep pushing to be the best. But for the most part, they just want to do the bare minimum, and it just like blows my mind, And what you guys say, it's so true. So, and then another thing too, I've also noticed is that since it's primarily a female-run organization, I've also noticed that they make us do courses, or either they sign us up for courses, which is not really relevant to the work or job that we do. And I honestly do not even see it as it being beneficial to me in a way that I, as a coworker or others, could rise within the corporation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, here's the deal, man. I'll say this. You have to, if you're thinking like this, dude, corporate life is for, like, it's not for everybody. And a corporate life in America is ultra cancer, okay? Especially if you're a guy watching this corner of the internet. Can you see my screen right now? Are you watching the screen?
No, I'm not actually.
All right.
However, I
want to recommend. Hold on, buddy. Listen. Listen. You don't have to rush. There's no rush off the phone. Do you have to go? Or are you on a time crunch?
Well, I have about 5 to 10 more minutes left.
Okay, I want to tell you something. There's a video here. I watched it today, actually. It's on Cappy's channel. It's called The Global Fallout from Corporate Feminism. It was live streamed on October 8th, 2020, and it's 37 minutes long. But if you click on the playback thing and you play it at 1.5 speed, it's a lot more doable, and you could watch it in 720p. Cappy finally upgraded his shit. But you watch this video and you can know that it's just not going to end well for the women, and it's going to end super well for us, because the thing is this, right? When you have all these corporations now in California, right? They're saying if your corporation is more than 100 people, like you have to have a certain amount of women on the board or gay people on the board or something like that. And what that does is, guess what? Now you are going to be hiring people like the exact opposite of what people like Martin Luther King was like died for. He says, we should not judge somebody by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And literally, that is what we're doing right now. We are literally saying, like, because you are not black, because you are not Latino or not, well, Asians are getting discriminated too. Basically, anything that's not white or straight, we have to discriminate. And we're not going to hire the best people. We are going to literally engage in bigotry and racism, just flipped around. And we're just going to do like hires for basically the public eye. But what's going to happen is these companies are not going to do as good as they can. That's why Tesla and all of Elon Musk, all his companies are like leaving California. So what's going to happen is, as long as you are continuously working on yourself, working hard, and focusing on your career. There's a book called You Need More Money by Matt Monero, and he says, decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. So yes, these women are lazy. Yes, they're calling out. Yes, they're not doing work, whatever. There's two options you can do. You can be quiet, smile, grin and bear it, and keep pushing up the corporate ladder, or you go work independently or find a new job. Those are your two choices.
Right. No, you're absolutely correct. And another thing too, that I've also observed, and you could let me know also what you think about this, is I have noticed what you're saying is absolutely correct, because I have seen individuals within the corporation rise, and I asked myself, like, how were they able to rise? Simply because, I know who they are as a person. I have seen their work ethic, and I'm even kind of aware of their educational background. It's really, at least based on my opinion, it's not up to par. And I honestly feel when corporations promote, either based like on favoritism or kind of like who then it's just a matter of time before those corporations start falling down, because you have people who are, let's face it, they're very incompetent in running the organization.
Absolutely.
And that's just my take on it.
Absolutely. Listen, that video, the global fallout from corporate feminism, watch it, dude. It will make you feel so much better about everything. Listen, you're on the winning side of history. You're on the winning side of history. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that video one more time? I just wanted to make a note of it.
It was live streamed on October 8th, and it was the corporate fallout from global feminism, or the global fallout from corporate feminism, one of those things. It's recent video.
Oh.
It was yesterday, actually. Yesterday.
All right, John. Sounds good. Well, I just wanted to call in to, to give in my take, because, I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there, who are working in the corporate environment, and perhaps they feel the same way, or if they're thinking about it, this is the reality of what's happened here in the West, and that's just based on my experience so far.
Yeah, it just needs to be recognized. And listen, let women do what they want to do. Let them go work, go be a slave to the corporations. Yeah, you go, girl, murder that baby, fuck 100 dudes, get fat as shit, healthy at every weight. Go ahead, baby. Girl power. You are so strong and empowered. Yes, you got a heart attack at 42. That's because of the patriarchy. It's not your fault. Like, just let them go. Let them go and be crazy. Go and self-destruct. You build up your personal kingdom. You build up your kingdom. You build your empire every single day. Do all that can be done to lift yourself up. Money, muscles game every single day. And you have to know, these women, this corporate feminism, this woke agenda, it is a flash in the pan. It is the path to unhappiness and self-destruction. Let them burn. Let them burn. And you join me at the top and watch from a luxurious place in the sky, and let them burn. Let them self-destruct. Let them kill themselves. It's like, fine, go murder yourselves. Do whatever you want to do. Murder that baby. Suck a million dicks. I don't give a shit. You can't come get part of my life. So, hey, do you, sister. Girl power.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, John. So I appreciate the time, but I have to get going. But I'm definitely going to watch the replay of this, live stream that you have going on at a later time this evening.
Thank you.
But I do appreciate taking my call.
You too, man. You sound like a super smart guy. Go start your own business or something. Go become the millionaire. You sound like a smart Indian guy.
I appreciate it, sir.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Like that's the kind of people that watch me. You see? Educated people that they just feel like just a little thing like, no, this doesn't seem right. Just something. I'm not crazy. Something's wrong. Go with that feeling. Know in your heart, you're not crazy. The world is crazy. Okay? If you don't believe me, look at every news outlet right now. I watched the fucking circus that was Kamala Harris versus Pence. Pence RKO'd her through like 4 tables. Ladder matched her. He won the Intercontinental Championship, the Hot Dude Championship, the World Championship, the Hardcore Championship. He just destroyed her. And all of the media, all they want to talk about is, A fly landed on Pence. Flies are attracted to bullshit, but they're so stupid they don't fucking remember that a fly also landed on Barack Obama. That's how dumb these people are. They can't even think 10 minutes ahead of them or 10 minutes behind them. Blows my mind. We got 914 on the air. Let's bring 914. 914, what's up, baby?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, how are you, John? How's everything?
I'm amped up on fucking coffee, man. I bought a Keurig today. Oh, boy, I am living in luxury. I am living in luxury. How are you?
I'm good, man. So, Mr. John, love the channel, love everything you do.
Thank you.
So, here's the thing. Just, I don't know if you have like some quick tips on how to show intent and avoid the friend zone. What I usually do is just say like, you know, to the girls, just say like, you're cute, like you're very beautiful, you look good today. But just wondering what your take is. Like, how do you usually do it? And do you have any advice on like showing intent?
You don't tell them they're beautiful or cute at all. Are you in America?
I am, yep, New York.
Yeah, don't, like American girls, they're gassed up every single day. So don't tell them that. How old are you, kid?
I'm 18.
Yeah, you sound like a kid. Yeah, don't compliment them, none of that shit. You show intent by asking them out on a date. They know what the deal is. They're not dumb.
Okay, interesting. So just, I mean, it's going to be kind of weird that, like, I'm talking to them, being friendly, you know, just talking, good vibes, smiling, everything. And then all of a sudden, you know, I just, like, hit them up with, like, you want to go out? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just ask her out. She knows what's up. The moment you go up and talk, listen, kid, at the moment a girl started to get some budding tits when she was 14 or 15 years old, guys started to look at her in some sort of sexual way, like amongst her peers and stuff. And they know what it is. They have hormones. They're like, you know, I want you to be my boyfriend. Can we go steady? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So, like, from there, they know what the deal is. And they're constantly getting hit on, okay? So you just have to read between the lines and ask them on a date, and that's it.
Okay. Do you recommend doing it in person or just over text and just, you know, sending them a message?
You get the number and you ask them on text, or you ask them over a phone call, or you ask them face to face. If you ask them face to face because you're a kid, you're 18, like, these girls can't really handle the pressure. They'll freak out because they do everything behind a screen these days. So if you ask them, you'll stand out.
Right. Okay, cool. No, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, because, you know, I've been watching your channel for a while, and you always say, you know, money, muscles, and money. You know, like getting your money right. And I really want to do that. You know, I'm 18. So what, like, I want to have, like, my money in check. You know, I want to get my money right. But, like, what should I do? Because I feel like it's easier kind of, like, said than done. So what are, like, some steps that I should do? And I know about, like, investing, but you need money to invest. So how do I start?
Well, you have to first come to the realization of, what do you want to make? How much money do you want to make? That's the first thing you have to ask yourself. So do you know that?
6 figures, bro. 6 figures.
Okay, 6 figures is $100,000, or it's $999,999. So you need to be specific.
100. I'm good with 100.
What's that?
I'm good with 100. Satisfied with that. I'm good with 100. Satisfied with that. 100,000 seems sweet.
So let me tell you something, okay?
Yep.
$100,000 ain't shit. Okay, I'm not trying to shit on your goals. Okay, $100,000.
Okay.
It's good. It's a very good start. But I want you to think larger. Okay, I want you to think bigger. Okay, you can make 100.
I just heard you I just heard you earlier, like, that your goal is, or like your goal used to be, or whatever. It's like 150,000 a month. That seems better, you know. That seems better.
No, my goal currently is $100,000 a month. Net profit per month, paid out at the end of every single month. Okay?
Good shit. All right.
So you should be looking into skills. What are you going to? Are you in high school, or did you graduate? What's the deal?
senior. I'm applying to a bunch of colleges, and I'm just now not sure what to study. I was thinking like accounting, something like that, but I'm not sure.
So if you're gonna go to college, I want you to listen, okay? Don't talk, listen now. If you're gonna go to college, you have to make sure that when you get out of college, there is a job waiting for you that is gonna pay you at least $80,000 a year. Out the gate. If you're gonna trade 4 years of your life to get a degree, you need to make sure when you're coming out, you're making at least $70,000 a year, but you should shoot for 80,000.
So what are we looking at? Like medicine degrees, computer science degrees, business degrees?
Not business degrees. You want to learn business, you go start a business. Business degrees are a fucking joke. Business, I will laugh in the face of an MBA. I will laugh out loud in his face. Okay? MBA is a fucking joke. Business degree is a fucking joke. All right? If you want to learn about business, you go start a business. Secondly, if you're going to get a 4-year degree, you're best off doing something in STEM, which is science. What does the T stand for? Technology, engineering, and mathematics and medicine. So you want to get something like computer science degree, information management systems. If you're really serious, you can go and just become a coder. You can go to these coding boot camps right now. You can go to a coding boot camp for 5 months and come out on the other end making $70,000 a year. If you're serious about getting your money. College is kind of a joke, to be honest with you. Okay? There's a guy in our group. His name's Cody. And Cody just finished, I think he's late 20s. He's like anywhere between 27 to like maybe 30. But he just finished a 5-month boot camp for coding, okay? He finished it, and he got a job, 0 experience, paying $70,000 a year, and he lives in Southern Texas. $70,000 a year in Southern Texas is like you're like one of the richest men in the world.
I see. So what's your opinion on, like, I don't know, 70,000, 80,000? Do you think that's like not gonna cut it? Because I heard you said that like 100,000, like that's not a lot. So
right.
I don't know, like I'm a kid, I'm like 18. So can you like not live with 80,000, or is it just gonna be like not enough? How does that work?
You do not want to live a life of I'm just living, I'm just getting by. You want to thrive. You want abundance, because abundance is here for you. Okay? You do not want to just survive. You want to thrive. You want to grow. You want to expand. That's what masculinity is. Expansion, conquering, domination. That is what is going to make you more happy and secure, because in 4 years, $70,000 is not going to be a lot of money, dude. The way things are inflating, the way the Federal Reserve is printing money, you're going to need like $150,000 minimum.
John, may I ask, where did you go to college? I think you were told Central Florida or something like that, right?
What'd you say?
If I may ask, where did you go to college? I think I heard it was like Central Florida or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Love the channel. Keep it up, bro.
Take care of yourself, buddy. Peace out.
Peace out.
DJ in the chat says many MBAs make over 140K, John. Listen. I know somebody who made more than 140K in 5 days. Okay? I know somebody that made 150K in 1 day. All he did was this. Beep. 24 hours went by. Woohoo! I got $157,000. I'm fucking rich. 24 hours. If you're not leveraging tech and internet and cryptocurrency, financial markets, if you're not playing this little digital game where you can just do this, like this, look at this. This is how you make it. Right? This is how you make some money in these days. Hold it here. We're just like Fuck yeah, I'm rich. That's possible these days. You don't need an MBA for that. You just do a little fuck yeah. Oh man. Let's go to 678. 678, what's up?
John, how are you?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. How are you?
I'm doing well. Like your stuff. I haven't had a chance to call. I'm a controller in the tech world. And I tell people all the time, if you're going to get into tech, you're going to go to college, get into the sciences, or get into accounting. Don't get a lame-ass business degree or an MBA.
Absolutely.
Accounting's where you're going to make $70,000, $80,000 within 3 years. If you've got talent, you'll be a controller like me making $150 by the time you're 35.
Right.
Make sense?
Absolutely.
Go into tech. That's where the jobs are. But I'm going to tell you something about coding. I hired a coder this week in Georgia from Georgia Tech for $35,000 a year.
Yep.
And he jumped at the job. 4 years, $280,000, $200,000 in debt, and he jumped at $40,000.
It's too easy.
Sense?
Yeah.
You know, one of the best coders I ever met is a kid we hired out of high school. We started him at $30,000, and right now he's a project manager based at $85,000.
Yep.
No college.
Technology.
Learn what you're good at. Like, you're really good at what you do.
Yes.
Right? And if you go on the internet, you'll see all of these people on YouTube trying to do what you do, but they stink at it.
Yes. You know what I say?
Right?
I say they can copy the recipe, but they cannot copy the sauce. And it's all good. It's all good. Some people just got it. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, how I got into your stuff is I was listening to Donovan Sharp, right? And then I saw your stuff, and yet the other guy I tell everybody to listen to is Kevin Samuel.
Yep.
He interviews these idiot women who are 5'2", 190 pounds, and think they're going to marry a guy who makes $200,000 a year.
Oh man, hey, it's fantastic.
Like I said, John, I'm 56 years old. I've been divorced 4 years. I go out with I don't go out with women over 34. And a lot of these women and I'm in the corporate world. Women in the corporate world do very well if they're not in decision-making position.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these women are nuts.
Yep.
They just think they're going to meet some guy who's going to take care of them. And very few people in this country make a six-figure income. I can tell you that.
It's true.
But keep doing what you guys are doing because it's getting out there.
Yep.
And more males are understanding, don't take their shit.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, man.
So, because, you know, I'm an older guy and I can read right through females' crap in their 20s and 30s. And these younger guys can't do it. Like, I'm going to say this to you. I recommend Donovan Sharp and your channel to younger guys in their 20s to hear what you're saying because they don't understand women, which is what you get when you are older.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You understand women and how, especially these younger women.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying life. I'm not in an LTR. I've been casually dating for 4 years and enjoying myself.
Yep.
I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to talk to you and tell you I do listen to you a lot on Fridays.
Thank you.
I work from home most of the time, so I get to hear you.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
So keep up what you're doing. Oh, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. I got another caller. I'm going to take them, but Bill, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for your words of wisdom.
All right. Bye-bye.
Peace out. Yeah, I mean, listen to what Bill just said. Bill is just told us he's 56. He's living at home, and he's working from home, and he makes $150,000 a year. Now, look, I know I talk a lot of shit, and I say like $100,000 a year isn't a lot of money, right? Which it's not, but it is a comfortable living. However, as a man, your number one enemy is comfort. Let me just talk. I have sick day 2. I see you on the call. I'm gonna bring you on here in a second. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about something real quick. So listen. You have to get used to fighting yourself and being constantly aware that your own laziness and comfort is sneaking up on you, okay? Today, I was on the treadmill, right? And I was running. I was running at 7.5 speed, right? Whatever you may think that is fast or slow, I don't care. That's what I was running at. And I told myself, I'm going to run for 30 minutes nonstop because what's been happening with me is like I'm getting shin splints and the front of my shins swell up, and then from the ankle up to the right side of my knee on my right leg, it just gets so tight, and I cannot run, and I have to walk, right? So I said to myself today, I'm just going to run for 30 minutes no matter what I feel, no matter how my brain tries to trick me into stop running. That's what I'm just going to do. And it's just fantastic for you to be aware of yourself mentally. And throughout the run, I was listening to the Aaron Clary video I just mentioned, and then also chapter 15 and 16 of Atomic Habits. And throughout the entire run, I could hear my brain telling me like, oh, well, no, it's okay. Like, you just make these incremental runs. Like, you could just run 15 minutes today and then 20 minutes tomorrow, 25 minutes. And my brain was like fighting me. And my brain was telling me like my brain was like fighting me, telling me like, just stop running, just compromise, just give up. And I was like, part of me was just like, no. And, it was an ongoing battle, but I'm just like, I am going to keep running. I don't care what anything I feel. I don't care what any kind of crazy rationalization comes to my head. I am going to run. I started getting pain right above my left hip bone. And that kind of I guess not your appendix, but you know what I'm talking about? You get that cramp when you're running, but it was still tolerable. And my right ankle started to just a smidgen hurt towards the end. But I was just like, I don't care if I break my fucking ankles. I don't care if I fall off this treadmill and smash my mouth on this bar in front of me. I don't care. I'm going to run for 30 minutes in a row, and I'm not going to give up. Okay? And I did it. But it was just fascinating to observe myself because I'm very introspective. I'm very self-aware. And to analyze that my body was like trying to tell me to quit. My mind was trying to tell me to quit. It was coming up with all of these ideas. It was trying to tell me to be comfortable. And comfort is the silent killer. Last year, I got comfortable with my physical fitness. And I didn't realize how fat I gotten over the year. It accumulates, and you just I just had no idea. And then the next thing you know, it's January, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm got fucking huge. And it was the first time I broke over 200 pounds in my life at 34. And so I was just like, 33. And so I was just like, unbelievable. And I decided to change and dedicate myself this year to prioritizing my fitness. And by getting comfortable, I got bad circulation. I was getting winded going upstairs. I was still strong. I still retain my strength, I could still deadlift 225 easily for 10 reps. Some of you guys may say that's not enough, but functionally speaking, that's beyond enough. You don't need to be deadlifting 315 and all that stuff that to an extent that does some damage on your body that down the road when you're 50s, 60s and all that, it's not necessarily going to be, it's unnecessary miles on your body is what I'm trying to say. But I got like that just being comfortable, and I didn't even realize it snuck up on me. Next thing you know, I'm 205. I'm like, what the hell? I am 200 pounds. That is disgusting. So by being comfortable, like the young man who was 18, he's talking about, I think $70,000, $80,000 a year is enough. Theoretically, yes, it is enough, but it's going to lead you down the path of comfort. Okay? And same thing with $150,000 a year. I mean, $150,000 a year, it's great, it's whatever. But if you can do more, why not? As long as you're not like working your fucking rear end off, making like working 60, 70, 80 hours a week just to make fucking lousy $250,000 a year, like you don't need to in today's day and age. Literally. Like this happens. Like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to make $150,000. Fuck yeah, I should buy some Bitcoin. Let me make some trades. Fuck yeah, I just made $20,000. Literally, I did this in July. I just made a quick trade. Now I did it. It was risky. It was really risky. But hey, motherfucker, high risk, high profit over here. I invested $80,000, 8 million Japanese yen, roughly $80,000. And then I just went like this in January or in July. I went like this. And then in August, like 19th, I went like this. I was like, oh, sweet. I just made 2 million yen. Fuck yeah. I'm going to go take a nap. like, do you see where I'm living? This is 5 years of hard work. Okay. And the compound effect is real. Atomic habits, that stuff is real. Okay. It's totally possible in 2020. If you think you have to go and like husk away and work your ass off 50, 60, 70 hours a week just to make like 200,000, $250,000, whatever, you're in the wrong business. Now, if you love doing it, that's fine. But I'm just trying to tell you, like, there is abundance in this world and it's a learnable skill. I only really learned these skills in 2018. I learned pretty much majority of them in 2018. I launched in 2019 and I got better. And then I started reinvesting in myself, you know. As soon as I started, doing well, I immediately started reinvesting. I paid like thousands of dollars for courses, thousands of dollars for coaching. Richard Cooper coaches me. I paid $1,000 for his coaching. And I'm just constantly reinvesting in myself. And even if I lost all my money, let's say like something happened, like my money was taken away or blah, 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 whatever, you can't take this away. The knowledge, the skills that I have. It'll take me some time. Maybe it'll take me another 5 years. But you know what? I'll probably make 5 to 20x because I've gotten better. Here is the number one asset, your brain, yourself. Always invest in yourself. That's why I always tell you, what do men want? We want more money, we want more women, and we want more physical fitness. Make money, make muscles, learn game every single day. What else are you going to live this life for? I mean, that's just me. Some people are content like laying down on the couch and watching some Netflix and eating popcorn with the shirt off. I do it sometimes. But, you know, I also enjoy balling the fuck out. Some chick, right? I'm having a party tomorrow. And some girl, she saw me advertising the party, right? I put a photo, I put this up. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. And then caller, I'm going to come to you real quick. Give me a second. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. No, I don't want to sign in, so go to hell. All right, check it out. Let me show you this. Where's this? Let me just show you something. And is it petty? Listen, absolutely petty. I loved it. Let me show you. Okay. So I put this up. What are you doing? Just can you stop being so insufferable? Just fucking do it. Ready? Okay. So, I posted this, right? Having a party tomorrow. These are some of the drinks I ordered, right? Nothing crazy, you know. 2 bottles of Grey Goose Le Citron, right? I just like these. You could drink it on the rocks. Low calorie, has a nice little citrus flavor to it. And then the Moët Imperial, and then the Moët Rosé Imperial, right? And these champagnes aren't expensive, but I just to casually sip on Moët, I'm a big fan. I like it. It's nice. It's easy to drink, and I put this out on my Instagram, right? And you know, I just it's nicer to just have the fruits of your hard labor. And so I'm having a party tomorrow. and like a bunch. Dude, there's gonna be a lot of hot girls that are coming. And one girl, right? She was like, "Oh my God, like, can I come to your party?" And I straight up was like, "Well, I've actually texted you and you've ignored me multiple times. So no, you can't." And is it petty? Absolutely. Did it feel good? Did it feel good? Bro. That's how I felt when I told her that. It was just nice. It was nice. It's just nice to be in the position of power. So maybe you're not like me, and maybe you don't want power, or maybe you don't like doing that kind of stuff. But for me, I mean, I like it. I like having choice. I like being able to tell certain women, no, go fuck yourself. Like, I didn't like the way you treated me, so go fuck yourself. And hey, that's just me. So again, yes, $150,000 a year. Yes, it's comfortable. It's great. And by no means am I insulting anybody who makes $150,000 a year. I do not at all. Not at all. Okay. That is definitely not what I'm trying to say. What I'm just trying to say is there's more out there. That's it. Let's take the last call right now. We got 682. 682, what'd it do?
Hey, Jonathan. How you doing?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I hope the 18-year-old kid and all the other people here, I just wanted to explain to them why $80,000 is just the starting point. $60,000 after taxes, you're bringing home $50,000. I mean, that's what it's going to cost you to live in an apartment, pay your car payment, do that stuff, and you'll live, but you have nothing left to invest. $80,000, you need that so you have a little bit left to invest, because that's the only way you're ever going to get ahead. And so it doesn't matter if you make $150,000 or $250,000. Even those people are broke because they just let their lifestyle go up higher and higher, and they're not investing any of that money. So even if you're making that, you got to watch out. You got to start putting like a quarter of your money into investments, into assets, so that you start building multiple streams of income coming back to you, so that one day you can buy yourself out of this slavery that we're in, which that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing, you got to invest in yourself. So all y'all fellas listening, Jonathan's course, you may look at it and say, hey, this thing's like $800, or Rich Cooper's is $1,000, or hey, this book's $15 or whatever, and I can't afford it right now. Put aside, put in your budget 3%, 4%, 5% of your money every single week, and it'll start to build up, and it'll be there, and it's just to spend on your own investment into yourself. And after a couple months, you'll have $1,000 in that account. And so when somebody like Jonathan's offering you a seminar, a Zoom thing like we need to get to, you don't even have to think about it. You send him the money, you jump in with a group of guys like us, and you start learning how to take over the damn world.
Yep.
I mean, he's a great guy. Look at him. He's giving away Friday to y'all, and y'all won't even call him for free. I mean, come on, y'all.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
I know you got to go. There's guys waiting on us in the other room. And
yep.
Anyway, I just wanted to give those guys a little free knowledge.
You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. I'm going to start the coaching right now.
All right,
Later. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today on Free Consultation Friday. Thank you so much for calling in. We'll be back on Monday. There's going to be no dude party tomorrow. Taking Saturday off. I might live stream the party that I'm having. We're gonna see if I live stream it or not. I might be just enjoying myself. You can see the highlights on my Instagram, Hot Dude Life, and probably we'll put them on Modern Life Dating as well. But yeah, until then, we'll be back Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll continue with Patrice O'Neill breakdowns, and regular programming will start on October 22nd. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Make money, make muscles, learn game. I'll see you next time. Peace.